Hello, this is Mr. Evilcheese.
And I'm Zombie Cat.
And this is our second preview of The Walking Dead Series 6 now that they have actual high-def resolution pictures of the figures.
They look pretty nice.
Yes, they do. But obviously, as you probably know from the last, other 5 series, these pictures are going to look a hell of a lot nicer than the actual toy you get.
Yeah.
But still, they're going to give you an idea of what they're supposed to look like, so...
Hopefully they're at least close.
Yeah. Okay, first one will be...
Poops McGee?
I don't remember Poops McGee from the show.
Arnold? Stooky?
No, Stooky. They didn't make no Bob Stooky yet.
Why not?
The first one is what's that guy's name?
Abraham!
Abraham Lincoln. Let's go. Now this is Abraham Lincoln, shot in the Ford Theater. Actually, he's Abraham Ford. And he's a very new character. But this figure looks really cool. I hope he looks as good as this, but I doubt it. It's gonna be little.
It looks exactly like the actor. It looks really good, but it probably won't look that good when you buy one.
I really like the sweat and dusted details all over his shirt.
He's got dirty knees.
Yeah, and dirty around his ankles on his pants. Comes with that machine gun.
And a widow gun.
Yeah.
And a kniffy.
And he looks like he's squinting, pissed off, or something.
He looks like he's thinking, what the fuck are you doing over there?
Seems like he should have some more camo on his pants, but I don't know.
Yeah, I thought they had a little bit more color than that. There's little tiny spots.
But oh well. I think he looks really cool.
Yeah, he does. I like his little gloves. They look pretty detailed.
Mm-hmm. Next will be the Bungee Guts zombie. And the preview picture was so blurry, it's hard to tell what was going on there, but this picture looks awesome.
It looks really, really fucking cool.
His head is cool, like the eyeball missing.
And the other one looks like it's about to pop out.
Mm-hmm. I like how you can see his ribs, and there's all kinds of guts coming out of him.
That's a lot of guts.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I like him.
I'm glad that you can stand him up or hang him, because if he is only made to hang, that would kind of suck.
I'm guessing the thing coming out of his hand has something to do with standing him or hanging him or something.
I don't know. Maybe.
It's like a weird stick.
Could be a part of his shirt. The only thing kind of weird I'm noticing is on the right side there, his guts are going up, and that will not happen if you're standing. Your guts will not be going up. Maybe they can be bent down. I don't know if this is a bendy wire or if it's just rubbery or what.
I would guess they probably move around, maybe.
I don't know. I'm thinking it's probably just going to be rubbery, no wire.
His face is cool.
Mm-hmm. I hope he looks that cool, but...
He's got a Joker mouth.
That's why I wish he was bigger. If he's like 7-inch scale, it'd probably turn out a lot like this. And there's Carol.
She's squinting too.
Mm-hmm. She's like, I'm Clint Eastwood. I'm Clinta Eastwood. And it looks a lot like Carol.
It's not as close as Abraham, but it does look like her.
Her body shape's a little odd there around the hips or something. I don't know. Something.
Yeah, she doesn't really have hips. And they gave her hips.
But other than that, it looks just like her. I mean, that's definitely Carol. I don't know why. I pointed this out in the scan, but it's just... I never noticed on the show she's got her sleeves, like, one's up, one's down.
It looks weird.
Yeah, it's like... They purposely did that on the show to show that she's don't care or something. I don't know.
I don't even give a shit about sleeves.
But
I never noticed those fancy boots either. Those are pretty fancy with all the little straps.
I forgot to point... Oh yeah, they are. She's got some cool boots. I forgot to point out on the Abraham... I'll go back to Abraham. But it looks like he has the articulation in his hips that Daryl does, which is cool. And it looks like Carol does too here. It looks like she probably has that articulation so her legs can go forward at the hips and to the side. Which is cool. So she can actually sit down.
She can steal Daryl's motorcycle.
Mm-hmm. Bungee zombie you can't really tell because it's kind of blocked by his guts, but Zombies tend to have a lot less articulation than the humans in these series.
Which is okay, because you don't really need to make him sit in a chair. It's not normal zombie activity.
No. I don't know if you can get her knife. Her knife is supposed to be like you can put her fingers into each hole, but I don't know if that would actually happen with the way her hands are posed there.
I don't think so.
Maybe she comes with an alternate hand, who knows?
It doesn't look like it would even fit in her hand.
No. Maybe there's an alternate hand that actually has a knife in it. And there's Hershel!
He looks fucking awesome. I really like him.
That looks so much like him.
It does.
And it looks like a little peg leg. And it looks like he has that hip articulation that Daryl has. And there's a little gun. I hope he comes with a shotgun.
I honestly think he's probably my favorite out of the series. Like, he looks exactly like Hershel. I really like him.
Yeah, I really wanted a Hershel. For me, it's hard to pick between this one and Rick, because Rick's had a lot of characters, but that Rick just... Well, we'll get to Rick. But,
well, yeah, I mean, that's true, but for me, it's like, you don't have a Hershel. Like, Hershel wins just because there aren't any other Hershels, and we've had enough fucking Ricks.
They're all Ricks that have problems for me. But I do really like this Hershel.
He should come with a detachable head.
Yeah, people said that. He should either have a detachable severed head, and he should also have another head where he doesn't have a beard, so he can be like season 1, or not season 1, season 2 Hershel.
I prefer him with a beard.
Me too. And there's Rick. And this
Rico Suave.
And if he looks as good as this, I'd say this is the best Rick Grimes figure that there is. The only one that I would say that would probably like maybe be better is the one that's coming out for the comic series. But when we're talking about the show, I'd say this is the best Rick figure.
Yeah, it definitely is. If it looks this nice.
The first one I had problems with. I just thought it looked a little off. It looked off in the face and his shirt and everything.
He wasn't shaped right either.
The second Rick was stuck in his standing up straight pose. This wasn't as bad as, like... Wait a second!
What?
Oh, okay, never mind. For a second there, I thought his knees didn't bend. Just like the Series 2 Rick, but... No, I'm looking closer and it looks like they do bend. There are joints there. Okay.
Calm down, jeez.
I was pissed off. Like, seriously, they gave him straight legs again? But no, it looks like he's got some Daryl motorcycle articulation.
I like his big-ass knife.
Yeah, that's a really cool machete type thing he's got there. And the beard. This would be the first one where Rick has a full beard. And really, if his likeness looks that close, I'd say it's the best likeness so far. And for most of the series, Rick had that button-up shirt. And so the first one where he gets a button-up shirt. So I'm really happy about this Rick.
I am too. And like I said, like this is a really cool one. It's just I'm a little bit more excited about Hershel because Hershel finally got a toy.
Yeah.
He didn't even get a toy till he was dead.
I guess it's kind of hard for me to pick between them two. But yeah, that Rick looks awesome. And then we got the Governor. And the thing I noticed with this is, I'm not sure, but it looks like he does not have the Daryl articulation in his hips. Like it could be there, like if you see around where his zipper is, it looks like there might be some kind of joint there, but I don't think there is. It looks like it's just the older articulation.
Just the twisting hit the hips.
Yeah, like his legs can't go out and he still cannot sit down.
That would suck.
And if and the legs can't go out to the side. And if that's the case, it might be because of his jacket hanging down. I don't know.
That's a lame excuse.
But it is cool that they're making a version of this Governor.
Yeah.
And some people were guessing that maybe this Governor would come with a tank or something. But I haven't heard anything yet.
That's some wishful thinking. I don't know about all that.
I don't know about them making a tank. Maybe they'll make a tank, but to just... It's a show about people fighting zombies and making a tank. I don't know. That just seems like a really big accessory, a really big, expensive thing. It's not related. I don't know. I don't know how to explain what I'm thinking, but it just seems like something.
It seems like they'd be taking a chance on how many people would actually want to buy that.
But there's been tons of people saying they wanted the tank, but
yeah.
I mean, it's just a tank. It's like an Army Toys thing. I don't know. I mean, it seems like one of the most common comments that I get in my Walking Dead videos are the weapons that they come with, the types of guns, which is really weird to me. Because the important thing to me is the characters and the zombies. But it seems like to some people the important thing is the gun. I don't understand that at all. Like, I want them to have their main weapon, but for most of them, the gun is just whatever gun you give them. Like, obviously, like, Rick's got his revolver, but other than that, I don't... Whatever gun you give him, I don't care. Just the, like, obviously Michonne's got her sword and Tyrese has to have his hammer.
Yeah, well, those two, I mean, they're their iconic weapon.
Yeah.
But with the guns, it's like, most of the ones that use guns use all different kinds of guns all the time. Just whatever they happen to have. So it's not really, like, mandatory that they have one or the other.
Well, the governor did use this gun when he was in that suit, but I wouldn't care if they gave him no gun or Merle's gun or whatever. I don't care about that much so much, but some people are really obsessed with the guns. I mean, that's fine, but whatever. Also, around the time that the Series 6 figures are supposed to come out, they're also supposed to come out with another Michonne. However, from the picture, it looks like it's just the exact same Michonne, only she comes with different accessories. It looks like instead of coming with the cloak, that she's coming with a fish tank and her 2 zombie pets' heads to go into the fish tank. And also, the RV zombie is coming out again, and it looked pretty much the same from the picture, so I don't know if they're repainting it. I don't know if Michonne's going to be repainted, but supposedly these 2 figures are coming out again. So I guess that's everybody.
Yep.
These figures are supposed to come out in October, around the time that Series 5 starts up.
Which is way too far away for both things.
Yeah, I know. Can't wait for these figures to come out. I think I'm really back and forth. Either Hershel or the Rick are the ones I really, really, really want.
I want all of them, but I definitely want Hershel the most. And then I'd say the zombie and Rick probably would tie for second. But they're all good.
Yeah, the zombie's really cool. And then Carol's another cool one.
Well, Carol's really cool, but she's probably at the bottom of my list. Of the ones that I want. But she's still cool.
He's so new is the problem. And I didn't like him in the comic, but I as I said in my other videos, I like him in the show way more than I liked him in the comic.
Yeah, he's different. His attitude is different.
Yeah, something. I don't know.
Which I was worried, because the first time they showed him, I thought he seemed, like, ridiculous. Which, I mean, in some ways he is ridiculous, but they made him likable. I do like him.
Well, I think what you mean by ridiculous is when they first revealed him and Rosita and Eugene, they looked like comic book characters. And that's because they purposely put them in almost the exact costumes and had them maybe in almost the same pose as one of the covers of the comics.
And also his hair, I think they had just dyed it red, and it was, like, not natural looking.
The series is awesome. Can't wait for it. Man, I don't know when I'm going to post this. Hopefully soon. But them damn comic figures should be out. I can't get them. Ooh, they're on Amazon, but they're expensive. I don't want to pay that extra money to get it. Don't these reviews is getting aggravating with getting the toys lately.
I know. There's a couple that you've been looking for that you can't find anywhere, and it's goddamn ridiculous.
Pisses me off. Like the exclusive Toys R Us Storm has been pissing me off. I've seen them a whole other series. They had everybody except for Storm and Magneto. I don't even want the Magneto. I just noticed he wasn't there.
It's the point now. Like every time we go out anywhere, Doug's like, "I've stopped Toys R Us. Check."
Yeah, I know. I'm like, I never ask the people there, did the figures come in? Can you check in the bag? I've been doing that lately. And they all say, no.
They probably don't even look. They're like, who the fuck is this weirdo? I don't give a shit about middle-aged men buying toys.
I know. Then I found out that if I would have been on ToysRUs.com like in June, I could have got Storm for $15 instead of the regular price of $20, but I didn't know back then. I didn't know they had it up there. Whoa, assholes. Oh well. This is Mr. Evilcheese.
And this is Zombie Cat.
Thanks for watching. Go back.
Bye.
Oh, damn it, man. You see them other pictures there? Why don't you click on one of them to see the video? Or you could subscribe, Nate. Oh.